folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick this away to get us going here. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Appears to be changing the play. Play action here on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Dropping back, it's Lee. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
He'll hand it off. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Huskers will crank up the tempo. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the single back takes the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lee. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He pulls in the catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can he keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Caught quickly. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw again. Finds his target, and it's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. There's a 1st and 10 play. Handing off on the draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. And it falls incomplete.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lee. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Just a great call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback does a good job of recognizing the matchup that he wants. Puts the ball up and away from the defender where the receiver can run underneath it for a big gain. So after the massive play, it's 1st down just outside the red zone now. There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Nebraska has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Testing the right side here. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Looking to pass. It's Lee. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Catch made on the out route. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Huskies pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Miles Gaston.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He flips it to the back across the middle.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. To throw, it's Lee. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Washington.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
A long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. On the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on 3rd down here. Looking to throw. It's Lee. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The Huskies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's intercepted.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Looking to pass. It's Lee. Short pass finds the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Looking to chuck it again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Back to pass. It's Lee. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. And the Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. This one is incomplete right in the back corner of the end zone. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. And this time it's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to throw for it on third and short. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's second down here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He keeps it on the design run. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And here's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Direct snap to the back. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back to pass. It's Lee. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Direct snap to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
To the air, it's Lee. Snags the quick throw. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. This quarterback on fire today. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
The extra point is good. They trail by 8, 21-13. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Cornhuskers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught by the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
It's a quick round. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. Pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up, and it opens them up for an easy touchdown.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Tackle is made.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. Boyd snap to the back. Powering through. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Lee. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Second down after that previous play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this fourth down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Nebraska. They are pouring it on now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? To throw, it's Lee. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. The only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Gain of 19 on the play.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Huskies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. The ball is caught. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's
swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. He's back to throw again on second down. And this pass is on target, caught. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And down big late in this game. They're going to try for a touchdown here on fourth down. Wants to throw it. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business.